So now, what is LTE? You've probably heard of it. Now, this is the next version of HSPA Plus, right? And it uses 4G technology for wireless communication. Now, it's backward compatible and provides compatibility with 2G and 3G networks, which is very, very good. Now, what this means is that the LTE can also operate or run at similar speeds or signal strength to the 2G and 3G. That's what backwards compatible mean. It doesn't mean that, okay, let's say LTE upload speed is about 75 megabytes per second. So if it drops to around maybe in the range of maybe 168 megabits per second, that's HSPA's range, then it ceases to be LTE. LTE cannot operate in that range anymore. No, it's backwards compatible, meaning it can do the same things that the 2G and 3G can do whilst keeping well its name was LTE. I hope there's some understanding here. Now, it also supports all the frequency bands used in telecommunication. As I mentioned, there's downlink and uplink speed, also known as upload and download speed. Now, the download peak rate is around 300 megabits per second, whereas the upload is around 75 megabits per second, which is very, very impressive, right? It also supports, of course, it supports voice calls and can provide HD and FHD, which is full HD clarity on your device. It's very good for streaming, and of course, it has faster transfer rates than the HSPA plus 3G and 2G networks. It also supports voice and short message services SMS, and it also helps telephone and computer applications to perform fast and efficiently. But of course, there's a con, or there are cons. Now, the disadvantage of LTE is that the service provider we need to install additional devices and equipment to provide the service. So that same mast or cellular tower will not be enough. The same one used to provide 2G services or 3G services cannot be used to provide LTE services. You need additional devices. You need to go and purchase more and install them. For example, special antenna need to be installed in a cellular tower to provide LTE services. And the service provider needs to provide equipment upgrades both on the cellular tower and also in the perhaps their data centers if they have any. They will need to upgrade to make the LTE service more efficient, and these equipment actually cost money. So the simple way to summarize is LTE is more expensive. It's more expensive. I hope this was of help as well.